We all have that gun that we hate with a passion. We want it taken out of the game, maybe because it's too good, maybe because it's so shit. You do not want to see it from the chest, and if you get it from the chest, you might just turn off your console or turn off your monitor. In today's video, we're going to go over 5 guns that I think need to be removed from Fortnite. Everyone leave me your list of 5 guns you want to see removed from Fortnite and your reasons why. So let's get started with this list. One more point I wanted to make before we get started with this list. I think Fortnite and the updates they add are great. I think adding updates weekly is a great thing. But when you're adding new weapons over and over again, you're just flooding chests with horrible ass weapons. If you're gonna add a weapon, why can't it be good? I know the reason why. They don't really want to change up the meta too much. They want to have that AR shotgun sniper combination be the prominent one, alongside if you want to switch out the sniper for some sort of explosive like a grenade launcher and RPG. I would say that's the meta. If you don't know what meta means, it's basically what most people are going to be using on a normal day. But then really, what's the point of adding these other garbage weapons? If I'm going into the chest, I want to have a chance at killing someone else. Let's say someone gets a shotgun and I hit the chest and I get a crossbow. I'm like, what? Fuck this. Honestly, at this point, I feel like hitting the chest is probably a worse idea than just going in the bottom of a house, getting a shotgun, and then killing the guy who got the chest above you. So let's get into our number 5 spot. So this is the best of the worst guns, the best of these guns that need to be taken out of Fortnite. I could see why this one wouldn't be taken out of Fortnite, and you guys can leave your reasoning down below, but I think the top 4 definitely need to be taken out. So we have the silenced SMG at number 5. The silenced SMG is a decent gun. It's not a horrible gun. When I see it, I'm not like, oh my fucking god. But I am like, fucking god. Not oh my fucking god. So it's not absolutely garbage, but why do I want it? I'm never going to use it in a full gameplay. Those are the guns I want to see getting out of the chest. I want to get myself either an AR, I want to get a 3-round burst, I want to get a grenade launcher, an RPG, a bolt action sniper. These are some of the guns. I'll take a fucking semi-auto sniper. But I mean, those are some of the guns I want to see out of a chest. An SMG, a silenced one especially, is something that I never want to see. The tactical SMG is a great gun. I think that's all we really need. They got it wrong with the silenced guns, except for the silenced pistol, which I think they can keep in the game. For our number 4 spot, I think we have a controversial one, as usual. We have the scoped AR. The scoped AR, when do you use it? What situation do you realistically use the scoped AR in? It has super slow fire rate, it does very little damage, and I think there's so many other better options out there. Not to mention, it has the smallest clip out of any of the ARs. So let's say you're at that super far range. What are you going to use? A scoped AR or a bolt action sniper? Even a semi-auto sniper, I would say. Fuck it. Give me a crossbow for super long range. I'll take that over the scoped AR all day long. Then when you get to that medium range, I think the medium range is really the only thing you can use the scoped AR for. But still, if you have decent accuracy, I think it's easier to hit shots with a sniper at closer range. And then it's easier to hit sniper shots at further ranges than it is with the scoped AR. And even if you are hitting those scoped AR shots, you can probably get 2 shots on a good player and then he's going to be building. Probably only even 1 because of the super slow fire rate. Another thing about it, if it's at close range, I would rather use an AR, I would rather use a shotgun, I would rather use anything besides the scoped AR. When I get it out of a chest and then I have to face someone with a shotgun, there is no way in fucking hell I'm going to win that gun battle if the player is even remotely not a potato. At our number 3 spot, it just goes to show you that these guns that have been added are just useless. They're adding guns to flood the RNG pool. They're flooding it with shit guns. I hate this. I feel like the game is good how it is. You can always add changes, but add changes slower than they are right now, because if they're adding one gun or one item per week, that's going to flood the RNG pool so heavily that you're going to be drowning in it with shit loot. So let me give you one reason why you should never use the minigun, especially against me. If you pull out the minigun and I'm in a base, or if I'm not even in a base, I'm going to... So let's say I'm in a base. Let's get this first example out of the way. I'm in a base, you start spraying down my wall. I figure out where you are because it's so loud, and I am already spraying you in the head before you can tear down one of my walls. Your head's gonna be off your body and doing backflips before you even know that I was shooting at you. Another horrible thing about this gun, if you are spraying it, you're not going to hear anyone around you. So if you're spraying the minigun, people can easily sneak up on you. Here's a tip for anyone who's using a minigun. Okay, anyone who hears a minigun rather. If you hear a minigun, find that person as quickly as possible. They will not hear you building or running up on them. Go up to them, dab on them, dance on them, and take out your pump shotgun and blow their fucking head off of their body. This will guarantee they will never use this fucking gun again. I don't know how many times I've snuck up on someone because they've been using the minigun. It's so loud, it's so obnoxious. I hate when I hear it, but I know it's going to be an easy kill every single time. At our number 2 spot, what do you think we have? So we have 2 guns, the hunting rifle and the crossbow. At our number 2 spot, I think these are interchangeable, but I would have to give it to the crossbow. I think the crossbow is a horrible shit-ass weapon, and I hate getting it out of the chest. It does 79 damage per shot, so you're going to have to hit someone 3 times with a sniper rifle, essentially, to kill them. So, you know, for me personally, I'm a decent sniper, I would say. If I hit someone once with a sniper, I'm going to be pissed that I didn't kill them because I'm like, fuck, I got to hit them again. I thought I got pretty lucky with that first shot, but now I got to hit them with a second shot. That's with the bolt action sniper rifle. If I hit them with a crossbow, I'm like, fucking shit, I got to hit them 2 more times before I can kill them with the crossbow. The crossbow does have unlimited ammo, which is a plus to it. It does no damage to buildings, which is a minus to it. And the low amount of damage it does is just awful. It doesn't really have much bloom, which is good. The scope is alright, but all in all, this is just something I'm never going to carry in any of my slots, and I don't suggest any of you do as well. Do you guys really run with the crossbow seriously? Do you run with any of these guns seriously? I don't even think the silenced SMG is something you could run seriously. I think the tactical SMG has made its way into the new meta, but even then, there's so many different items you can carry in this game. It's just getting a little bit annoying. I think there needs to be 6 items or 6 slots for you to carry with the amount of items that are now in the game. It's unbelievable that there isn't a grenade slot or a health slot, and then you can carry more. So I would say even 7 slots could be good, because I mean, why can't I have 5 different guns? I really don't see the negative aspect to that, especially since double pump is gone. But tell me what you guys think. I don't think they're ever going to increase the amount you can carry, to be honest. I think that could definitely impact the game in a big way. But stop adding so many guns, Fortnite. I know, how can I complain about updates? But if they're just shit weapons, unusable weapons that you use for like a day or 2, and then you're like, alright, now back to my regular meta so I can actually start winning games, what's the point of adding these weapons? At our number 1 worst weapon, you already know what it is. We have the hunting rifle. I had to give it to the hunting rifle because I feel like the hunting rifle has no range it's good at. Close range, it's horrible. You're gonna die instantly. Even if you get a headshot, someone has full shield, you're not going to kill them. At medium range, I would say it's horrible. The bloom on it is awful. It's terrible. Guys, if you shoot the gun and you're scoped down on someone, that does not mean it's gonna hit. If they're standing completely still, you could point your barrel at that person's head and the bloom could still go in an opposite direction where it wouldn't hit that person. So I think the hunting rifle is by far the worst gun in this game that needs to be taken out immediately. What do you guys think? I think there are many different guns that need to be taken out. We have the hunting rifle, crossbow, minigun, scoped AR, and silenced SMG in that order of what I would like to see them take it out. So I think flooding, let's go over my points. Flooding the RNG pool is never a good idea if there are only horrible guns you're flooding it with. If you guys don't know what RNG is, it's random number generator, which basically means it's random guns, whatever. So let's say you have a pool of 15 guns. The RNG is basically what random gun you're gonna get. So some of the time you're gonna get a scoped AR, some of the time you're gonna get a hunting rifle, some of the time you're gonna get a regular assault rifle. So if you're flooding that pool with shit guns, that just increases the chance of you getting worse guns. So that's something I don't want to see. I think weekly updates, adding worse guns every time they essentially add an update, except for a couple like the hunting rifle I think is decent. I think the silenced pistol is decent. I think that's okay as long as they're decent at the very least. But I understand that adding a weapon that is going to be amazing, that people are going to start using, can be a tricky field to travel across, because it can turn into a slippery slope where you start adding too many good guns and then you just have way too many good guns out there, and now the meta is completely changed. But I feel like that that could be a good thing as long as they do it slowly. Maybe add a really decent gun, a really good gun every couple months, every 3 or 4 months. I think the updates in this game are getting a little bit dramatic at this point. And I've been saying this for a while. You don't need so many updates, Fortnite. You know, I love this game, but the amount of updates they have, it's just too many at this point. Too much new shit. I guess that's gonna end it, guys. I really do appreciate you watching this video. Tell me your list. If you disagree with any of my points, I completely understand, but I feel like I made some compelling arguments for each of these weapons and how they affect the game. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.